Yo, this is real.
Is that too low for you?
No, that's cool.
I feel like you're like poking at me.
Okay, you have your phone. We can read the comments that way. Please log on.
But it hasn't notified me that you're on.
Oh no, why?
Oh my god, I gotta clean these glasses. How do you know if you're on or not?
I assume they were on.
Fuck, this is horrible. I'm so fucking like alert.
We're not putting the energy out there.
Hey guys, welcome to Forward.
What?
Ni hambre tengo, puñeta.
What is this man talking about?
It's an ad when you go live.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna
turn you gotta turn. I hate the way my voice sounds. Oh my god, can you open this? Oh, it's a twist off. Okay. Do we see any comments?
Somebody said, "Hola chula, bendiciones."
Bendiciones.
Hola, what y'all eating? What y'all eating?
Rapunzel, let down your long hair. Full transparency, she may or may not have smoked. Those are all alleged.
Allegedly.
Girl, can I see if my chin hairs?
You can't fucking see your shit from all the way here. Come on now.
But you can see it from...
Don't say it now, but focus on the people, on your people.
I don't know what they're saying. Que fritura. Oh, that's what we're here for. Hi, where are my manners? Bendiciones. Los invitamos a comer, compartir con nosotros. Like, hello. I am inviting you to break bread with us, to eat, because tenemos bastante. We have enough. Now, listen, it's not easy doing this. Let me tell you, because
it was a project.
You already know who's sitting right beside me. And if you don't know, let's go ahead and introduce the man behind the voice, the one that you see in the background, because they know you for your voice. I know, but some people haven't really seen you because they still be asking, who's this man? When I was on live on Instagram, they were saying, who's that man? And they had to explain. The OGs of the House of Realness know who you are.
See, that's cool.
Half of them don't know that you were the one behind the scenes of the Savage X Fenty video, the first one.
True.
Hello?
That was, yeah.
Hello?
That was
Will, I've never asked you this. Okay, wait. Before I ask you this question, please remind me that I have a question. What are those glasses?
What do you mean? These are my everyday glasses.
Really? I like the design there.
It's the lighting.
What is that brand?
It's Persol.
Persol? That sounds expensive.
Italian.
Ooh, Italiano.
Well, I used to work at the
Persol.
But anyways, what are you going to ask me?
Look, but no, hold on. I love I'm sorry, but the glasses are...
Wow.
It's the skin.
She's now noticing.
It's the beard.
It's the lighting.
It's the skin. It's the lighting. It's the beard. Hello. Cute. Una picadera. We have...
No, I'm not the mean roommate.
Una fritura. No, we're in Will's house.
Somebody said, is this her mean roommate?
First of all, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
And like...
She's always here, but we don't be filming like that.
We don't be filming.
We just watch fucking movies.
Can you hear us good?
Oh yeah.
Is the audio good? Because I don't want to be gritando like your vecinos. They're going to be like, why is it that when that girl comes, she got different hairstyles and she be mad loud? Like, no, for real. It's the New York in me. You know that all my friends, they used to have to tell me like, and I'll be like this. Oh. Yeah, for real. Yes. Yes. Because I be loud. When I get into it, I be loud. And you know what they all call me? Okay. I don't want to tell you something, but I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to tell you something in your ear so they can't hear it.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
She be scaring me when she does shit like this.
So my style, I have it figured out. And when I tell you what it is, I need you to help me put it on a shirt. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready to hear what my style is?
Go ahead, say it. But we got to introduce the food too. Huh? What the hell is that? Oh, okay.
Boom. All right, the picadera, the fritura. We got spare. We got fried cheese. Then we went to a freaking supermarket. Where? Where was that supermarket at?
In Glendale.
We went to a freaking supermarket, a hole-in-the-wall small supermarket. I recorded it on my TikTok to find this cheese and some ingredients to make sofrito. So be on the lookout for that because we're on the pursuit to make sofrito here. We have some patelitos. We have some tostones, some plantains, and some fries. We got lime. We got the garlic sauce.
The mayo ketchup.
And I got the spartanelli.
She don't like.
And you got that drink. Yeah. So that's basically what we eating, and that's what's going on.
I was gonna tell you, the little story about it being all burnt up.
Oh my God, yes, go ahead.
No, you go, not me.
Okay,
I'm reading the comments. Go ahead.
Listen, so what happened is that, okay, you know when you have a plan in your head and you're like, okay, boom, 4 burners at one time, we got this, 4 hands, right? Yeah, right. It was frantic. It was hectic. I'm trying to record on TikTok, and I just posted the TikTok video so you can see a little behind the scenes. Go follow me on, what is my TikTok now? I've been hacked so many times. meesheexdiamond. Whew, she had like 5 accounts. And like how many fake accounts?
Too many to count.
Too many to count. Ooh, I love that. Let me tell you something. Oh, can I tell you a little shade?
Go ahead.
Okay, the girls at work, they don't know that I know Southern shade. But Southern shade is different than any other shade culture. It's a whole culture back in the South when you be shady.
Oh, yeah.
So they always say stuff like this. They'll be like, oh, your nails look nice. Let me see. Those are press-ons? So they know I wear press-on nails because I can't get acrylics. All right, all the girls have their acrylics, right? But all the girls live with their parents. Yo pago renta, like I don't have nobody paying my bills.
Exactly.
So they spend their money on sneakers, and they spend their money on nails and looking cute, getting their hair done, living the full fantasy. And sometimes I feel like they be trying to make fun of me. So, you know, like, okay, of course.
Like low key?
Yeah, they're like, okay, I know my ponytail, she is exagerada, you know, like she's giving Anaconda, she's giving Rapunzel. She's giving, okay, ponytail. She grew inches overnight. I come to work and they're like, oh, you did it. I'm like, yeah, I did it. You like it? You already know, right? Can we eat?
Yeah,
Can we talk? Yo tengo hambre. I'm just talking. But this is so much fun. Right. I'm having so much fun with you.
So, did you tell them? Well, yeah. Anyways, there was a lot of hands. And we couldn't keep up with all the 4 burners. So we thought, okay, well, let's, put everything on the pan and we could put it in the oven para que se quede caliente, so it can stay warm. My dumbass, so I put it on broil because I'm thinking, oh, okay, cool. It's not going to cook, but it'll stay warm. When open it up, se quemó todo, man.
Oh my God! When I tell him to open up the oven, to put something in the oven. What was it? I don't know, something because we had burnt the cheese first because the cheese got stuck to the pan.
Oh, because we had said to take it out and put something else.
So when we went to go open the oven, oh my God, that's when we realized like everything was close to burn. So that's what happened. Dry spam.
Burnt ass cheese, but she likes shit crispy. So
today is the day of crunch.
You get your crispy. There
okay, look, I'm about to eat. Ching ching ching, bendiciones. Right. Let's say things. Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna dip it in the garlic sauce.
Taste it. I didn't put the lime in there though.
Well, you know what? I have lime on the side. Hello. That's just garlic, olive oil.
I'm gonna ask him a question. So, for those that know, the mojito, like with the garlic and the oil, is it supposed to be cold, room temperature, or hot?
I've always had it hot.
And I put it in the microwave.
It's like bubbling hot. Because we use the oil that we fry the totones in.
No, I put fresh oil in there.
I know.
Fresh olive oil. I can't believe I don't like when you get you.
So, let me tell you. So, they're like, Oh, you did? I'm like, wow, you like it? They're like, it look nice. It's the long nice for me. That's the subtle shade. That's the southern way. That is
that
the
what
low.
Someone said at your job?
Yeah, it looks nice. Why are you enunciating the nice? Hello?
It looks nice.
Yeah, exactly. Versus, oh my God, girl, that is cute. You was killing it. But you want to know something?
What?
Every person that came in, they were like this. Good morning, beautiful. Hello, cutie. Hello, sweetie. Everybody was so nice to me. Women, men, it did not matter. Everybody was so pleasant to me, the customers. I was working in reception. They were living. This woman, she was like this. She was like, is that all yours? I was like, no, it's a little extension of the truth. She was like, well, baby, I am living for it. And I was like this, yes, they were living for what I was giving. So I don't care. The custom, and today, hello, the girls at work, they know me as the money maker. Everybody loves working with me because I multiply the tips. Every time I work, I multiply the tips. I don't know. We make the most money when I work.
Oh, I see.
No
what
subtle
you're saying.
flex.
When you're there, I see.
When I'm there.
Gotcha.
And they love the energy that I bring. And today was the most money we've made as a collective. We made $121.
In tips?
In tips.
Each or between everybody?
Between everybody.
Yeah,
so of course we broke. Well,
that's still pretty good.
I got $20 gas today. Normally I have to accumulate my tips. You know, I got my service engine light on again, but I think it's my fault because there has been multiple times that I've just driven with like $7 of gas, and like
Where someone had said in one of your comments in the videos, that when it's on E, it goes up to 50 miles. That's what they said. I don't know. Someone in your live had said that your gas can go up to 50 miles.
I've driven it on E, I think too many times, and now my service engine light is on. And remember, I just paid $1,000 to get my truck serviced to pass the smog test.
Girl, you need to I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
You'll figure it out.
But you want to know something?
What?
Right now, a lot is going on behind the scenes, and I'll talk to you behind cameras about the seriousness of it. But en serio, like I really have to pull out a magic trick because, like.
Well, you'll figure it out. You always figure it out, but let's focus on, I guess, the food, and we're ignoring the people.
Oh my God, what are you saying?
Oh God, there she goes begging. Someone said.
Oh my God!
Is he Boricua? Yes, I am.
First of all.
Anyways, I'm not gonna even comment on that.
First of all, I'm not no reality chick on no TV. My money's long. Real long.
This shit is mad dry.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what happened, but I'm excited about the pastelito.
Hey, at least we tried.
Let me tell you something. She said it's the begging for me. You know what it is for me? Una pecosa.
You're just venting. Like
Listen, no. It's una pecosa. You know what una pecosa is? Please explain it to them in English.
A slap right across your face.
A slap across your face for me.
Not a soft one, but a hard one.
A hard one. Pa' que tú sepas.
Una galleta.
Pa' que poner respeta. Alright? Hay que respetar en esta casa. I invited you to my house and you're saying that I'm begging? Did I not cook for you? Siéntate, Micha. Like, oh, please.
So, Christmas. How is it? Is good?
No, it's so good. You hit it with the freaking lime.
There you go.
Okay. Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up, so we're gonna be well, she's gonna make pasteles. Did you tell him yet or no?
No, it was gonna be a surprise, but
Oh fuck. We should have talked about this.
we're gonna
before.
make pasteles. Well,
Well, I think you're gonna make pasteles because
I'm gonna make pasteles. I'm excited.
I wanted to,
Listen.
but it's a lot of work. But
What? Okay. What about this? What if I cut everything, right?
okay.
Cut everything. If my landlord, no, I don't want to have that energy on my food.
No, just do it here.
I'll cut everything. The
Vete
only
tempranito
thing,
en la mañana.
listen, the only thing that's gonna take a long time is guayando. All of those root vegetables. That's the labor of love in the pasteles.
Well, let me tell you, I saw something on TikTok. It's like the fast version,
What is it?
but I guess it's pastele al caldero. So basically, it's the taste of pasteles without wrapping it up and all that bullshit. So basically,
Ooh, wait, hold
you
on.
boil everything.
Hold.
Yeah.
Ooh, you said without all that what?
What did I say?
Bull what?
Did I
How
swear?
dare you say that about
What did I
pasteles?
say?
Bullshit.
I did?
You
I
said
don't know,
without
I
all
just-
that bullshit. So you're saying that the labor,
It's bullshit.
the history, the ancestry that goes into pasteles, that
There you go.
is malarkey? Ha!
All
Ha!
right, well,
Ha! Ha! Hello? How do they make it? A soup? Is this a soup?
no, not sopa. It's kind of, but
It's kind of like a soup. A pastel soup.
and you put it on the side con el arroz, arroz con gandules. And,
A pastel soup.
I guess, I don't know, but if you
Are
want
you
to
like
be
a
old
Gen
school
Z?
about it,
Are you like a
not
Gen Z?
I don't know what the fuck I am. I just stop swearing.
What are you? Are you a
Okay,
millennial?
fine. She wants to do it old school. She wants to do it with the fucking be laboring
I
in the
mean,
kitchen for
listen,
hours.
first of all, this is the person.
You don't even have a guayero. You don't have the
We're
fucking-
gonna buy guajeros. But the thing that I'm confused about is we traveled millas, miles to go find ajicitos dulces to make
But that's for
traditional
sofrito.
sofrito.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna go the extra mile to make traditional
Yeah, the food is
pasteles.
getting cold.
We're not gonna go
No.
the extra mile to make pasteles. As my mother's daughter, living, breathing, I cannot. If it's not the traditional way, it's no way for me.
Well, just be ready to be in that kitchen all day.
And I'll be like this.
Guaya, guaya, guaya.
Guaja. Put the songs.
But while you're doing that,
Put the songs.
you guys know what arroz con dulce is?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think everybody knows what that is. So
Well,
basically,
explain it.
I'm gonna make it's like a it's a typical Puerto Rican dessert that usually is done for Christmas. So it's rice, cinnamon, and raisins, and it's you just put it in a plate, put it in the fridge so it can get cold, and you cut it up like a pie or some shit like that. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. She's already
you cut it
hashtag
out.
demonetized.
Para eso pon música then, if you're demonetized.
No, the
But
music will get
anyways.
me copywritten.
Oh, okay. That's
Double
different.
strike. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're the YouTuber.
Ciao.
So basically, yeah, so I'm gonna do that in tembleque. For those who don't know what tembleque is, it's like a coconut custard that's also cold in the fridge.
Okay, listen. When you make the
I'm making the
tembleque,
desserts.
when you make the tembleque, I need you to play the song that goes, ese movimiento que te tiene tan así, mami tembleque, mami tembleque, tembleque. There's a song that the guy is telling her to shake her culo like the tembleque.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's really shaking like that.
Yeah, and it shakes. The thing about this dessert is that it jiggles.
Camera's too far.
Well, you know what? She's recording on an
There's a lot
iPhone
of
8.
comments that I should be reading.
She's recording on an iPhone. I'm sorry. Hello?
It is kind of far because look, you can see it.
You want to pull it to...
But then the camera in the back.
The camera been stopped recording after 20 minutes. Have you gone up? You have not.
No.
She has been recording.
So, okay, should I read some of these comments?
No, because she only got 19 thumbs up. Apparently they do not like
You know
us.
what you- oh,
They do not like what we're giving.
Yeah, exactly. She's
only 19 thumbs up. Damn.
You can make un pastelón. Oh, you know what? Did I make pastelón or no? I did it on Thanksgiving bomb. I love pastelón.
This is Mark and Nelly's sparkling apple cider. Oh, it's like everything.
Yeah, but that's too much. So make a pastelón and then be making so. Oh man, no. I'm already starting.
I think you just need to go with the flow.
Okay. Scoot the camera up. Yeah, they're too far away. I love that, but I hate raisins. Well, you can do it without raisins. I love raisins. I be putting extra raisins. Camera too far high, bending my.
Why don't you do rum soaked raisins?
Yeah, but we're in California. I don't even think they sell it. I mean, I know I've heard about it back east.
What is that?
The masa que ya viene guayada preparada, you know? So it's already like, all you gotta do is buy it, and that's it. And put it in, like, somebody, I don't know if the store does it for you, I don't know, but I know that they sell it like that, but I doubt that we're gonna find that. We barely find the ingredients that we need here.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of Puerto Rican or Caribbean stuff here in California.
No. Everything is like Mexicano. But that's the population here mostly.
What happened to the trap house?
Oh!
Because I don't even know.
Oh!
I was all waiting for her last night. Like.
No, I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to do my hair in my room. Real quiet. Okay. I thought about it. And it's not healthy for me to not get serious. It's not healthy for me to be in this environment where I'm living and where I'm working right now currently. So I really have to find a new alternative because it's just not healthy. So I don't know. I can't really say much. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it through the holidays and figure it out.
To be continued.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with this shit. Pass me the ketchup, please. Well, it's more for the presentation. We got mad food.
Mad food.
Did you see if the other camera was recording or did it stop?
It didn't stop.
Well, you wouldn't even know.
It's off.
Watch me drop the whole setup. This is mad crooked.
I'm trying to see what they're saying. But is it lagging on your end?
No, they're just saying hi, talking about food.
Oh, they're not really talking.
Yeah, it's a trap house. Well, yeah, they haven't really said much.
Mm-hmm.
Just go on. What are you eating? Well, you told them I don't even think you told them what we have. So we got Spam.
I told them in the beginning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, let's update.
French fries.
French fries, totones, pastelitos, fried cheese.
Queso frito, pastelillos.
Lime.
We were gonna get well, you wanted to get that turkey ham.
Not turkey
But
ham.
I was like, girl, we got all this food.
The cheese was an epic fail.
You know what? So I have this pan that I don't like to use, but I figured maybe it's good for the cheese. That cheese got stuck. We had to we were like, you know, if only you could see the pan. It's like horrible. And then it wasn't even an epic fail. It was a fail. I'm not gonna say epic, but
it was a learning experience.
Yeah,
it's definitely a learning experience.
It was too much going on. I didn't have the tortonera, so I had to use a fucking paper bag.
You know what I realized?
What?
I can't wait. This time next year, I'm gonna be in my own situation and already established in my own situation before the holidays so that I can plan it my way. I don't want a Christmas tree. I don't want a Christmas tree. I think what I want to do, because I'm going to have a loft space, I think what I want to do is just have twinkling lights with dangling prism crystals that reflect the light.
Oh, that's cute.
On invisible string. And just have the whole space.
Inside?
Inside the house be twinkled light. And just have sort of an light installation Christmas experience.
Okay.
Where the lights turn different colors and maybe music plays.
That's different.
And that's my interpretation of Christmas.
Well, next year we'll see what happens next year, but we ain't gonna go there.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna go back to your comments. Bien boricua. Is he your roommate? No, she is not my roommate. Haven't watched you in a long time. Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. No, her friend. I love it that people like respond to the questions in there. Somebody already responded to it. Okay, they have nice vibe together, good friends. Yeah, we should I'm like, oops.
I always listen.
It's so hard because like
Listen. I joke around with you, right?
Yo, Chibi, okay, go ahead.
But sometimes, okay, after you told me what you told me, I look at you differently now, and like, now I'm more uncomfortable with you because
my God.
not uncomfortable.
But anyways, we're not gonna get into that anyways. So.
It's just different.
I am loving the vibes you are giving.
Wilfredo?
I didn't know my name.
Oh my gosh, she called you by your government, Wilfredo. Oh, I said it in the vlog.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not allowed to call him that.
Ya pa' qué, ya saben todo.
No, they better not call you that. Only I call you that. I don't like that.
Wilfredo.
Y'all figure out your own name for him.
How
but
did you guys meet?
That's not.
Should we say how we met? You know what's funny? I drove by the other day by the place where we first met.
Listen, that's at the parking lot?
Target, at the
the Target?
over there by the university. That was the first time
Okay.
that I got lost. Ended up in Beverly Hills.
Okay. We met at the Target.
By the university.
Was I in my
Trader
car?
Joe's.
Was I in my car?
You were already outside sitting, and I saw you had like some color hair. I know it was your eyeliner. No, it wasn't downtown. It was by the university. I don't know which university.
Okay, tell the story of how we first met, and please remind me to tell the story about the Savage X Fenty in the parking garage.
Okay. So basically, we ended up meeting. I was supposed to meet her. I don't even know who decided. Yeah. Who decided to even go to that area? I don't know if you were already there, but anyway, she was sitting on the table because there's a university. There's like table outdoors. There's Trader Joe's. There's Target bookstore. There's all this shit around restaurants. So I'm like, I don't even know where I'm going with this.
When we first met.
When we first met, I'm like, Dios mío. But anyways, so we got I was already late because I don't know why my GPS ended up taking me to Beverly Hills. I don't know because I put the university by Beverly Hills, assuming that was the one that I was supposed to meet you at. So when I'm there, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think this is it. So then that's when I called you, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, we ended up meeting. Like, I found her by her eyeliner. I was like, damn, there she goes. That's her right there. Because I think it was orange.
Yes,
right?
I remember, yes.
And I was like, oh, cool. And like, we were like, had our masks on, and we were like, we hugged, whatever.
Oh,
it was weird because, for me, it was weird because I was so used to seeing her on my phone or on the computer, whatever. And then to actually see her live, it was kind of like, or in person, it was kind of like, oh shit, like, wow, like.
Didn't I ask you, do I look like how I look in videos?
I believe so, yeah. And I was like, yeah, you look exactly the same.
Oh.
We ended up we talked for a little bit. We sat outside, we talked for a bit, talked about shit. And we ended up having Mexican food, right? We walked over to that food truck.
It's like a little food court. I think.
Like a little, I don't know, somewhere. We were trying to eat somewhere around there, but either it was closed or it was like expensive. I don't remember.
I think there wasn't much around there.
No, there wasn't much. There was like, I think it was closed because it was like a restaurant / bar. So the bar wasn't open yet. And this was before noon. It was still like late morning. So we ended up walking over to that place. So it's like there's a thing now every time that, it hasn't happened lately, but every time I would meet up with her, this bitch always fucking made me walk. And I'm
every single time.
My God, are we walking again? Like we're always walking.
I am like a walking queen. I remember not having a car. Like if it was yesterday when I first left New York when I was 23, the struggles of like living in the South with no car. Yeah. Oh my God, you're so free without a car. Your car is your sense of freedom.
Yeah.
And oh my God, not having a car in the South is like being an alienated
it's like you
person.
Need a car.
And then
down in the South,
when it gets dark and you gotta take the bus at night. Oh my God, un susto because they're not lit like New York.
Country. It's all country.
It's country. They got possums. They got skunks. They got deer.
They got armadillos.
Stop.
I'm from. Well, my family lives in Florida, so there was fucking armadillos, and they fucking have that hard shell. Like one time I was outside smoking a cigarette, and I'm fucking smoking. I feel something crawling over my feet. And I kick it, and I'm like, oh shit! It curled up, and it I felt bad because I kicked, so I just reacted, and it was an armadillo, but he kind of curled up anyway.
I cannot. Let me tell you something. The South got bugs that I've never seen before.
Animals and bugs. The South is crazy. The South is crazy.
Oh my God! I would be so scared that somebody was gonna kill me, cause you're just imagine you being at a bus stop in the dark, and the only thing that's lit. The only thing that's lit is the bus stop. So and now you're just surrounded by darkness. All you hear is sounds. You're afraid to even put in headphones because you're like, I need to hear everything.
I totally understand. Yeah. It's like that in the South. And it's just country. It's like farms and land.
And that was my first time being outside of New York. Yo me tiré como una loca.
That's crazy.
That
must have been a culture shock. Going from the city to country.
Everybody in my personal life, they tell me to this very day, they're like, girl, you so crazy. You left without knowing nothing. Because when I left New York, I left with $1,200. And it was because I saved it because I was staying in the shelter and you had a caseworker. When you had a job, you had to report your checks and you had to give money to the bank that they hold for you. So when you get your voucher, you have money already saved.
Oh, okay.
But it's mandatory to stay in the shelter. If you're working, you got to put money into that bank. That's the deal. So I was like, I don't know. I got to leave out of this rut because I had been going through shelters for too long, lying about my age for years before this. So I was tired of it, and I freaking said, I'm going to leave. I went on Craigslist on the freaking computer in the library. In the library. And I read a book by E. Lee Harris called Just As I Am.
E. Lee Harris.
Yes, E. Lee Harris, Just As I Am. And it was about his life in Atlanta. And reading those books, there was no trans literature. I used to go to the library, and the library was the one place where I could do research about things about how I felt and see if there were other people like me. So I used to try to find things, and the only thing I could find about Greek mythology, about hermaphrodites and and Egyptian architects about, third gender and just things like that. But there wasn't really much about trans people. So I read books about gay men. and it's about a gay man.
He's a gay author.
Yeah, he's a gay author.
Harris, yeah.
Ely Harris. Mm-hmm. So I started reading that, and because my mother didn't know how to read, and my brothers and sisters never like cared to be in the house, it was the one thing I was able to do. So while everybody was watching TV, I was young, reading like books that I should not have been reading as a child from early on. But I used to go to the library. I used to read books, and I read that book. It was about his life in Atlanta. So I had it in my head. I was like, I'm gonna go to Georgia. I'm gonna go to Georgia.
Okay.
Like, that's the gay Mecca. I'm gonna go to Georgia. It's gonna be easy for me. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave New York. I'm gonna go to the gay Mecca, the gay capital, Atlanta. I mean, that's where it's at. No. It was the biggest culture shock of my life. The one thing to this day that I cannot believe is how comfortable they are speaking so openly about their hatred and their disdain for anything else other than like...
Cool people in general in the South? Or
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The racism is real there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, real.
Oh, yeah.
Real.
It's crazy. It's like in your face. It's there. And
it's
crazy.
Intense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Intense.
Let's get... Yeah, nobody's talking.
Oh, they're not talking?
No, they're just listening to the story. How old were you so you went to Atlanta first and then South?
I went to Georgia.
Georgia. But not Atlanta.
Not Atlanta.
Outside of
Close
Atlanta.
to Atlanta.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you have to be like right in Atlanta to have that city life.
Even when I was living in Atlanta, I was living in Duluth. There's a mall. There's like, oh my God, I wish I could remember the name of the mall. It was by College Park. And it was like a this rundown mall where you would get all the fake shit, and I bought a fake Louis Vuitton bag there. I used to live near College Park in Georgia. That's the hood.
I've never been to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. I went to this place where it's for free. They help you find an apartment. What happened?
She angry.
Angry.
Why is she angry?
Who's angry?
I don't know that you hangry. Like,
why?
I don't know. Maybe you're being a little
I'm angry.
Being like.
But
anyways, so you were in College Park.
I was in College Park. So, whatever. Long story short, I was in College Park briefly. It was real bad over there. I lived in Duluth. I lived in Decatur. I lived in Jimmy Carter. I lived in many different places in Georgia. I moved around.
Crazy. Oh, Georgia.
Yeah.
And then you went to South Carolina.
No, from Georgia, I went to Virginia. I went to Draper, Virginia.
What made you stay like in that area? Like nothing there. Like for me, like calls my attention. Like what made you like?
I got stuck.
Area?
I got stuck. That's when I met him the first time. Yeah. And I got stuck there. You see, like the thing is, nobody knew. That was the purpose. I left New York to finally be me. Mm-hmm. So the only thing I had was, I left that behind. I'm just going to go out into the world and be me. And women don't have to go and explain that they're women. They just exist as women. So I went on to my life existing as who I am. But it always loomed in the back of my head. I was like, oh my God, if anybody ever finds out, it's going to change everything. I went to those places. So it was kind of hard trying to meet people, especially when it came to men, because me being in the South, the women there are married by 18, pregnant by 16, and like divorced by 20. I mean, and then remarried by 21.
It's crazy.
So I was a single woman, no children, who just left and was living in the South by herself. People found my story to be very strange and out of the ordinary. The one thing was they kept on trying to get me into churches because church culture is very big in Atlanta.
Billboards everywhere in the South.
Yeah.
Jesus this, Jesus
so
that.
it was like, why you not married? That's because you're not going to church. You gotta find a husband in church. Let me take you to my church. So because I wouldn't go with them to church because I had a particular experience with church and church not accepting me and telling me I was a sin, I wasn't open to that. So they took that as reluctancy to join into the culture of the South. And I came across like bigger, like with jiggity, like very standoffish. So they used to call me Hollywood. They used to be like, oh, you think you Hollywood. Oh, you miss New York. And I'm like, no, I just don't want to go to church with you. So eventually I kind of started going to churches, and it's very like a membership. They very like nice to you. There's people that are there to guide you your first day of the church. And it's like a thing. It's not like normal churches. It's very different in the South. So there's people that reach out to you. They'll talk to you, very, very friendly. They'll put in that work to get you to be a member of the church, and your tithes and your membership, and if you want notoriety and I guess respect in that community, it's the more time you put into it. Volunteering. These are places with stadiums. So I would be going to these churches and like I just didn't fit in because I don't know, like I didn't look like a Southern girl.
Yeah.
I didn't look like a Southern girl.
And I'm pretty sure among other things too, like
Yeah.
because I don't know, did you grow up like your mom going to church?
Yeah.
But you were Catholic though,
I
right?
was Catholic.
Okay, so you guys like
Catholic with the Santera.
Okay.
That's a double whammy.
But that's crazy because I don't know, I don't want to get too into the church situation.
I know the church situation is intense. But yeah, it turned into this thing, and it's very much like I didn't acclimate to the culture there, so it made me look like a rebel, like I wasn't willing to submit. And I felt like the scarlet letter, like there was a scarlet letter on me, and it put a microscope on me, because when you don't conform, people get nosy.
Mm-hmm.
They start to question. They start to ask question upon question, because half of these women, they're married. They just work to get out the house, to have a cute little check, to get their nails and pay for their gas and their BMWs. So it was different. So they asked and they asked and they asked and they asked, and then those questions turned into allegations. And that's when things got bad. And then I got stuck there. I was working from job to job. Remember, I'm a woman with no high school diploma. My boss came to me and she was like, you know what, I could see you really, really thriving. She was like, a flight attendant. I was like, I would love to be a flight attendant. I would love to travel and be a flight attendant. I would love that.
So do it. Get your GED.
I don't have it.
No, you can go get it. But to answer someone's question, not to change the subject, are you more comfortable here in Los Angeles?
To be transparent, if money wasn't an issue, if I was a bit more comfortable with money and my living situation was a bit more secure, where I can properly do the healing, like talking to that therapist has really, really helped me.
Which you're in the process of doing so.
Yeah, I am in the process.
It's one step at a time,
Mm-hmm. I think that, yes, I can definitely see myself thriving, but right now, I still feel like I'm doing like this in a different way. Because now it's like my head is now more above the water, and now I'm not like here, like gasping.
But now it's just in the more shallow part.
And now, but I'm still exhausted trying to paddle to get to shore.
Mm-hmm.
I think once I get to shore and I start to dry off, metaphysically.
We're always gonna be like paddling in that water trying to get to wherever we need to get. It's no matter. And then you can get to the next level, you get to that next level, and you fucking still gotta fucking paddle. It's like nonstop.
It's nonstop work.
Can we just be kids again? I'm so over it. But anyways, that's just fucking life, unfortunately. But it's what you make out of it.
Yeah.
You just gotta yeah, it is expensive here.
It's expensive.
It's way too expensive here.
But
fucking gas.
But like for the first time, like even if it doesn't, like I didn't tell you, I don't want to talk about it, but that thing that I was on the phone about for a while, remember?
Yeah.
There's a co-payment.
Yeah.
There's a co-payment, and I'm on a waiting list. But if that opens up, how am I gonna make that money? And it reminds me of Janet Mock. I'm gonna give you one of my library books, and it's about this trans author. She was the director.
I saw it in your videos.
I need you to read it because
she's the director of Pose, right?
She talks about how she paid for certain surgeries, and what she had to do. So when you see how she was the director behind Pose, and why Pose was so revolutionary and why it hit so close to me, is because it truly was the first time it depicted the true trans experience, and it came from a person who lived that experience herself. She, was out in the street at a very young age selling herself, and so it spoke volumes to see it and be from an authentic place. And oftentimes that's how a lot of trans women pay for things to deal with their gender dysphoria. People look at it as a vanity thing when really it's a gender dysphoria thing.
Yeah, that's like a whole another deep conversation,
Yeah.
like a whole nother level. But I feel you though. But what I was gonna say about Pose, it was funny because we were watching. What season did we start on? Because you had already started watching.
We started
Pose, and
on
so did I.
season 2.
2, right? Because you had not watched season 2.
Yeah.
I rewatched it with her, and it's funny because how do I say this? Like I just remember us, when the sofa used to be over here.
Yeah.
But I remember us watching it, but like we had different experiences because, like, you were probably at the time like a child, right?
Yeah.
But I actually was there in that time, so I remember us going back and forth, and you were mad, like, oh, why is it like this? And I'm like, but that's the way it was.
Yeah.
Like it was like that back then, and I remember just back home where I'm from, there was always it wasn't fucking whatever the parks or not the parks, the piers, like for you guys in New York, but for us it was a park. And there you would see like a big gay community, like there was trans, there was lesbian, there was gay guys. It was just a place where everybody, that was out on the streets that would just hang out. So, and this was in the 90s. So I just remember I could relate a lot with that show Pose because I was surrounded by that all the time growing up. Well, in my late teens to early mid 20s. But it was just so funny to us watch it, and then we would finish an episode and we would debate and go back and forth.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, why does it have to be like this? Upset, so
I was so upset.
Passionate about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we need to
And you know what I don't like?
talk about this, but
What I think when they killed Candy, we need to do a podcast about this.
yeah, you still want to do that?
I still want to do it because even though the show is over, the references
There's
that we
just
can
a lot
pull
that we
from,
can pull from there because
and we could dissect it. We can go through episode and episode, and we can talk about both of our perspectives because we're different time zones,
different times on different generations.
different generations.
Yeah.
I think that we should go through each episode.
That
A
would be
rewind.
cool to kind of
A Pose rewind.
pick a theme of this
Yeah.
episode and just kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
And I know you were tired of the AIDS situation.
No, but we could talk about it.
No, yeah.
I think it's vital now.
We already talked about that, but yeah.
Yeah, but we can talk about it over and over again. I am loving
What
this.
cities are decent in LA County if you want to find a new place? cities. Let me read it all. I'm sorry. We can let you know what cities are decent here in LA County if you want to find any place. Cities not around the beaches or center of LA. You can find some decent spots. Yeah, there's like decent spots around here. But that's somebody saying that.
You gotta be relatively close to wherever I'm working. And then I will have to find it. Ideally, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a live-in nanny.
You want to be a live-in nanny? Okay.
I think I would be great with a
You
child.
want a nanny for yourself?
No, because I've been struggling with this and I haven't been talking about it. But as I have gotten older, I haven't felt like I can express the maternal instinct that I feel, that yearning, because I know that I don't have the reproductive organs to produce a child in that way where I carry it. And I know that there's other ways to have babies. I know that. I know that. But I know that my life is not together yet, but there's been this like maternal thing, and I've been crying. I don't know how to explain it. How do you cry for a baby that you haven't had? I don't know, but I feel that inside of me. Like, I just want to give my love to something innocent and see the innocence. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would be a great mom.
Like a baby or like...
I don't know, or like a child, or like a children.
Like, it has to be a child, like a child.
I don't mind, but that's the thing. I don't necessarily have to be a mom. I would love... when I was working with children in the after-school world, it was so much fun doing the plays with them and orchestrating the dances. I think I would be great as a live-in nanny. Keep up with the house. We could play tea parties. Like, I think it'll just be fun. I think it'll be great. A great environment to work with children and just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I got my opinions, but I'm not gonna say it.
I'm trying to find a job. I'm trying to find a job that can help me with my living situation and I get paid.
What about a housekeeper?
That lives in the house?
You don't want to clean?
That lives in the house?
You cook and clean?
After living with my landlord and her thing about cleaning, no.
Oh, okay.
Everybody has their way of cleaning, and now you have to learn how to do
Doesn't a nanny clean too, or they just take care of the kids?
They take care of the kids, and I don't know, if you're a live-in, it depends on like whatever you negotiate.
You will be an awesome mom. I thought that too. She wanted a nanny. I'm like, this bitch wants a nanny? Like,
no. Like Fran Drescher.
No, you want to be the nanny.
Like, why can't I be like Fran Drescher and just dress cute and be the nanny?
Girl,
Mr. Sheffield.
That's a show.
But like, it can happen in real life.
True.
There's a lot of divorcee dads that have a lot of money.
They've seen ads for that in the LA Times.
Yeah.
For nannies, they're saying, Cynthia. Are you done eating?
I am so parched.
What do you want to drink? You have your Malta there.
I would love... Malta is really thick.
You want a Coke? There's a Coke in there.
If I drink a Malta, I'm going to be...
You gotta save those 3 because I guess you're going to do a video for those.
I was going to do a video for those, so I can't touch that.
Yeah.
I should have brought another Spartanelli.
I have apple juice. There's apple cider. There's apple cider and apple juice. If you want that thickness, obviously the apple cider. But if you want, like, it ain't sparkling, but it's apple juice.
You have ginger ale?
No. Were you thinking of mixing it?
Yeah.
There's Mountain Dew. But that shit is like...
That's liquid highlighter.
Hey, boo.
Can I get apple juice?
Apple juice.
You think you could pour it in here?
Bitch, I ain't got no fun. I could try it.
I thought, no, it's gonna spill everywhere.
No,
just put it in a solo cup. Can I have it with some ice?
I don't have a solo cup.
Oh, I thought you.
But I'll bring you a cup.
Okay, just give me a cup. Alright.
Yo.
Thank you. All right, let me read what y'all saying.
That's some shit.
Can y'all start talking to me?
They were listening. I guess they were all up in the, they were reading. I can't believe you don't like them.
Ew! That's what I look like on camera?
Like what?
Ew! I'm looking at myself. I'm so triggered.
Oh my god. Damn, you can't even play classical music in the background, just look at demonetized. Excuse me, y'all.
Well, I was like, where did you get that Spartanelli?
Oh, that's your thing. I'm all like grabbing you, sorry. Michelle, keep him close to you. Do not let him get away. He seems to really care for your blessing. Aw. She's cool
that?
beans.
Michelle, keep him close to you. Do not let him get away. He seems to really care for you. True blessing. Oh, stop. I literally...
We hit it off right away.
Let me tell you something. Can I have some
Because we're
ketchup?
both fucking mad goofy. Like.
The thing is that people don't understand that. Like, people don't understand. When you in abusive situationships back to back, they keep you locked up. And then, like, on top of that, when I was living in the truck, yo estaba sola. I was alone all the time. Like, from the camper here and met you guys, like you, Sunshine, Junga. You guys were the first people that I met. I was alone for all that time. Like, mad long.
Yeah.
I have a lot of awkwardness. I don't know if you see it.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
We've talked about it. Yeah. People don't understand that I'm like Summer Walker. Summer Walker talks about that social like awkwardness and anxiety. I don't know how to connect often because I have spent so much time alone being in hermit mode that I'm trying to readjust to being outside. And it's been a thing. So a lot of people are not patient. So it has been a blessing to have him and, you know, everyone that I've met here because you guys have been understanding and y'all see that and y'all don't judge me. Y'all don't make fun of me, you know? So it doesn't make me feel like I'm abnormal. It just makes me feel like, okay. And it gives me hope. And I challenge myself and I push myself to do more because I realize, you know how I go to work? I pretend like it's a sitcom. I didn't realize that, but a lot of my coworkers are like, sometimes we look at you and you be like in your own world, like what you be thinking? And I'm like, if you really want to know, I make everything in this place a sitcom. You guys are like characters. I'm the main character.
That's how it is.
So if I'm sitting at the register and I'm bored, I think about it as, okay, if people are watching me right now, they're going to want to watch me sit at the register? Or let me get up and start mopping. Let me start dusting. Let me give dialogue. Let me start talking to people. And now I feed off of those people. And in my whole head, the whole entire time I'm at work, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, like WandaVision. It's like the minute I step through the door, everything shifts, and now I've entered the sitcom.
It's a character.
Yeah, and I hear the clapping when something's funny.
Yeah.
And I create it, and the more vivid I make it, the less bored I am at work.
You entertain
and then the customers are like an endless game of improv. I speak to them, and you know what I love? I think this is kind of like my superpower, and this is why I know I want to go into radio as a show, like a TV talk show as radio, like the Breakfast Club or something. I could totally see myself on radio. I love it. I love doing radio. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But listen, it's like improv. I speak to the customers and I realize that what you say can really affect and alter a person's interaction with you. So I'll see somebody coming in and they'll have a sour face. And I'll be like, oh, I really like your jacket. looks nice. And then I give them a small detail about the jacket. And they're like, thank you. And then they tell me the story about the jacket. And I'm like, well, thank you for this interaction. Thank you for talking to me. And their whole mood changes. And then when they leave out of the door, they always say something. I love that. Good. And I always make sure when I let them go inside, I call them by their name. Because I want them to know that I've seen them.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that. I love that. And I feed off of that energy. And everybody in my job tells me, girl, you should be an actress. You should be in a movie. We don't know why you're here. Everybody in my job, even my bosses, tell me I'm too good to be there.
But you know what? You got
she
bills to pay
hard
for the
money.
You got bills to pay, so I gotta be there for now. But
so hard for it, honey. She worked hard for the money, so you better treat her right.
I rather. Damn, I'm like we're way behind. I'm sorry, Michelle. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm jelly. I'd rather work with an entire office filled with me. Drink water. I don't know what that's for, but I'm glad you have someone you can hang out with. What y'all eating though? You might have to like recap. Good friends are hard to find. Definitely keep away. Awesome. Thank you guys. With W friend. Somebody put hashtag W friend.
Let me tell you something. I don't
know what I just did here.
Oh, how they sing praises now.
I can't do that. I'm too into having headphones on and listening to my true crime podcast. Wait, you can't do what?
What? She can't interact with people.
Oh, I see. You're really good with people, though.
I am.
You're very sociable. Like you're very
I'm the most introverted extrovert you'll ever meet.
We'll go to the store. This bitch talks to everybody, and I'm just there like, oh my god, can we fucking go already? Like what the fuck? And she's like, oh yeah, really? Yeah. I'm like, I'll be outside. I'll have a cigarette. No, but she's very, 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 very sociable.
I don't know. I want everybody to be seen. I want people to be like, I had a conversation with a girl today. I love that.
That's what it was like when I saw you on TikTok. I'm like, who's this girl? Like, she's freaking hell. And I don't even remember. Like, I don't remember. I definitely were in a camper. But it was something about, and I got like everybody, like my roommate at the time, like, which he still follows you. We were talking about you the other day when I went to go hang out with him. He's like, oh, how's Michelle? I'm like, she's good. Watch her videos. But it was like something about you that was just kind of like, damn, this girl is like entertaining. And, you know, back then the videos were a minute. I think they were a minute, right? Mm-hmm. So it was just kind of like, you know, quick. Then you had your little teasers with Fireman John.
Everybody wants
like, you need to go back to that. You need to, because they were left off at the club with whatever, I don't remember the name of the girl, the sister.
Nomi. Oh my god, the sister
was left at the club, and then Fireman John had just done something with some other doll. I forgot his name. Harvey. And you never went back to it. I'm like, this big stuff is hanging. Like, it's been over a year. Like, hello, we need a continuation. Like, hello.
I've been wanting to play with my dolls again. I've been craving it. You know, the one, I love the toy store. The toy store. Especially around Christmas, that's the best time.
Like to buy dolls? Like you need to get more characters?
No, I have some more characters. But the reason why I've held on to it is because I really want to get a new lens for that camera that I have, right? Because the lens doesn't...
You still have the link, right?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
The lens doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Remember, it's stuck. It doesn't push down. It doesn't retract or close, so it's stuck in that weird angle.
Was this? I don't remember getting it stuck.
I'll show you. But I've been YouTubing how to like do stick animation and animate the dolls.
Oh yeah, we had that course. Yeah.
So the way I want to do it is I want to actually narrate
that
the
would
episode.
Be cool. I told you that would be
and
cool.
have them moving so that you see the scenes, and I've been playing with it, but I've had to delete so much footage on this phone. I need to get the footage off the
hard
phone.
Drive.
I need the freaking. I need the.
I'm telling you, I have like. I mean, but you have so much shit.
And you know what?
Don't even have
Let me tell you
space.
something.
Like,
And every time people be like, because so many people told me and they wrote me on Instagram, just do the GoFundMe for the freaking thing and anything you need, or do an Amazon wish list of what you need for your YouTube. Like, just do it. And I'm like, no, because that one comment. And it will always be that.
From back in the days?
People
that
tend
last
to
comment?
listen.
Like,
No, your begging.
bitches?
Yeah.
Oh God.
But listen, people tend to forget. Back in the camper, what happened to me? They gave me money to buy solar panels, and I bought it, and I didn't pick up the solar panels because I was dealing with stuff with the camper and the roof, and they accused me of not using the money for what they gave it to me for.
Mm.
And it turned into this whole big thing, and I had to send them pictures to verify that I did buy it, and it turned into this whole thing. And then that's when the whole conspiracy started, and everybody started to turn against me. It was off of the solar panels. That's where the seed started of me being a scammer or whatever the case may be. And remember, I had to leave the state because they were trying to find me, my GP, like they like all the harassment.
That's crazy.
Remember how I had to do the TikToks of me going to the police station, and then they were trying to find the police station. All of this happened because I was accepting donations and using it, and they thought that I wasn't using it for what I was supposed to be using it for. And they had created this group, and then the group started to turn, and then it turned into a We Love Michelle group to a We Hate Michelle group. She's a fraud. And then it festered from there on. And ever since then, I've been so hesitant to ask for anything. Because...
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, for me, she's an entertainer. She's entertaining you guys. You know, how many people I follow so many people, like, on not only on YouTube but on TikTok. Like, everybody does it. Like, and it's like it's like you're putting out a service because you're entertaining us. Even like when she's not here, like, I fucking still watch her on my phone. I'm like still watching her, and fucking bitch always makes me laugh. But why not? Like, if people want to donate, they want to donate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their prerogative. You know, like, you can't let other people, like, you know, like, why not? If you get your GoFundMe for your products, that's like gonna make the content even better. You know, because this bitch has. I looked at her phone. She has so much, like, literally no space. And it's like, you need to get, and I think I'm going to clear one of my external hard drives. I don't know where I'm going to put that shit.
I was looking at this thing, right?
And let you borrow but anyways, we'll come on that later.
Remember the iPad that I bought cracked from the woman that I first rented the place from?
Oh, back in when you moved here?
Yeah, I bought it used, and because I bought it used, the crack got bigger, so now the screen doesn't work anymore, so I don't have it. I tried to take it to go get repaired.
And?
Apparently, it's an older model. The screen, they no longer, like, technically make it, so it's, like, obsolete.
I didn't know that, but I know this guy in Burbank. He specifically caters to Macs and iPads.
But the thing is
and
that
he'll be honest with you if he does. He can fix anything
because my thing is, if I could sell that and then put that
towards
the MacBook, I would. Because inevitably.
And it has to be a MacBook or because of your iPhone.
Because of my iPhone, you saw the trouble that it was. And I'm familiar with the editing system on my phone because it's similar.
It's the same shit on the MacBook.
It's the same thing. So I would already know how to edit. And the capacity of it. It's just an investment.
I know. It is. I miss all my grandmas and great aunties who made art pasteles. I know. Can't wait to watch you make some. My generation doesn't. I've tried once, fail. No, she is not that sociable. It's taking time, but she's working on it. Wait, she's not sociable? Sun Moon, sorry. Yes, LOL. I'd watch what you do entertaining. She is entertaining. Yeah, that got crazy. Glad you out of that situation. Not everyone. Good night. Good night, Sun Moon. But yeah, it's just you'll get it. But I understand that you have like a lot of shit in there.
Yeah. And I have more. I have a list in my jacket pocket. Can I read you some of the stuff that I have planned?
Of what? Yeah, go for it. If you want to, yeah. Okay.
A little sneak peek.
You know what? I need a refill.
I need water.
¿Qué hora es?
Oh, your cousin.
I know.
She's gonna walk into
She's
what?
gonna walk into.
What time is it?
What the hell are you guys doing?
What time is it?
It's 7:36. We're good.
All right, we're about to end this soon.
I kind of want a refill. Well, at least we'll have a lot of food.
Get a refill.
I made her pastilla already. We still gotta fry your other one.
Okay. This is the list.
It's funny how it lies. The list for the list.
Okay, for
Oh,
future
stuff you
videos.
need?
Future videos.
You're gonna put it all
Okay,
together?
look, remember? No, not all of them.
Oh, okay.
But this is a supermarket.
You know what? I've never been to that supermarket.
I want to do a vlog
I've
there.
seen it and I never.
I want to do a vlog there. I'm gonna wear a dress that looks like a housewife dress with the apron. Remember the fluffy apron that I have in one of my videos?
You're gonna
With some tacos.
Uh-huh.
And it'll be great if you come and you help me record that.
Like all housewife and
All
shit?
housewife. And I'll wear gloves, like the little rubber gloves.
Yes.
And I'll put acrylic nails on them. Just real exagerada. It'll be so fun. Even some rolos. Like, just a whole vibe where people be like, who is this?
Who is this bitch?
Exactly. That's the point.
Oh my god, that's funny. Slave.
Oh, there's a light show around here.
We'll have to look that up and see.
They told me about it. I just have a whole bunch of stuff here. I have a whole bunch of stuff.
There's like a lot.
A lot of these are new videos that I want to do, but I feel like I can't record any new content because I don't have any room.
Well, I have my camera. I have plenty of space. I can always come here and dump it on my computer.
Here's the thing. Okay.
I have my camera.
Do you remember? You know what? F it. I'll just do the Amazon list. I'll do the Amazon wish list. And if people get anything,
whatever they feel in their heart to do.
Yeah, it's whatever. Because if I could get the lens and the SD card you were telling me that I need for the camera to get the highest quality, I'm still thinking about I can't. That's the thing.
You still need somewhere to store all that shit.
I need the computer.
You need space, and I know we'll help you. Anyways,
We'll not talk about it.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fun.
You didn't eat nothing. Barely.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like
What are
everything
you
is
talking
still
about?
there.
I feel like I've nibbled. I've eaten. We barely have any totones. Those were 2 totones.
Damn, we ate all those tostones. Well, you ate them because I was.
Yeah. Remember, I was nibbling on stuff before we even ate.
Yeah, I was too. I was nibbling.
The cheese was a fail, so if we had to throw away all the cheese, I'm not upset about that because
Leave it to see if my cousin wants to eat some of that cheese because all that cheese is still good. I mean, eso está quemado ahí, but if you flip it on the other side, you can fucking cut it in half and there's still good.
maybe we just gotta heat it up.
Yeah.
That
was my fault for leaving that shit in the fucking broiler in the oven.
That's okay.
But anyways.
I have fun. This was really, really fun. What is the consensus there?
Nothing.
Yo, they've been real dry in the comments.
No, she is not that. No, yeah. The last thing was Christmas light show. There's one in Torrance.
That's the one.
Christmas light show. There's one. I'm in Torrance. Cynthia was talking earlier. I think I don't know.
Oh my God. You think I could get a couple of people to do the light show with me? To come with me? Like a little cute little meet and greet? And we go see the light show together? Is that in public?
What is it in a car? Like you drive through, like a drive
I think you can park right and walk. I'm gonna do it. I got an outfit planned. She's gonna give sexy, I'm your new wife.
Would you guys like? How many? Okay, I'm like looking over here, over there. How many of you guys are here in California? Like, would you guys be down for a meet and greet with her?
Right.
Like, I don't know, like how many people actually in this live? How many numbers does it say up there? How many people are there?
I don't know. I don't see it.
47. I need bifocals, so I can't really see. Drive-through and walking. Also, they have both. Because I know the one back home, we have one, and it's a drive-through.
She's wearing tacones, honey. She's wearing
estar
tacos. Para estar ahí pataqueando como una puta. Como una perra.
Una rastrera.
Una rastrera, una tramposa, para que tú lo sepas. I want to record all this new content, but I can't because I have no room on my phone.
Girl, it's like you don't listen. In one ear, out the other.
What?
I'll record with my camera.
Okay.
There's plenty of space on my memory card. I have space on my computer, and then we'll just eventually transfer it over to you, and you'll just have to do it a little bit at a time. We'll drag it over to another device, and then you edit one thing at a time, and that's it. I'll figure it out. So anyways, I don't know how many people. It's hard to see. I see. What is that number over there to the right? Are those
the right over here? Those are the thumbs up, and we only got 19. No, 17.
I see 47.
I don't see 47.
Girl, it's 47 and 52 people in here.
Oh,
I
cute.
think, I don't know, I can't see.
What they say?
Google Sleepy Hollow Christmas lights in Torrance. There's one in Altadena, 2 in Rancho Cucamonga. Oh, that's where what's his name lives.
Jer Bear.
Rancho
Cucamonga. Yo quiero vivir ahí.
Yeah, we just like exposed that.
No, he said it online.
Oh, he has, okay.
How did you know?
51, because we spoke about it.
I know, but he said it.
Well, I know from you. Okay, so there's 51 people, 42 likes. That's not bad. I
That's
haven't
good.
given my like yet.
Oh,
I
awkward.
just don't know. I always give her likes, so that's like the first thing I get on your live, like. Okay, that's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
You got a little bit of an audience. So I think we're gonna go because we gotta clean this mess up but it was fun.
It was mad fun.
For the first one, I mean
I love it. I had so much fun.
It was cool.
It's great feeding off of the energy. I feel like I feel like I spoke about way too much.
We're all over the place, but
we cannot leave without this out of my mind because I'm gonna be upset after we leave. I never got to ask you this question.
Oh Jesus, what?
Okay. When you came and pulled up at that parking garage, when I was doing the video shoot and you were gonna take the pictures.
What about it?
What were you thinking? Like about the whole situation?
Honestly?
Yeah.
You wanna know what I said in the car?
What?
So I pulled up. It was like a 10-floor garage.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck did this bitch find this place? First of all, so I'm driving up and I'm like, I think I'm talking to her at the same time. I'm like, where are you? I don't see you. Like, keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. So I get out there and she's fucking. You're in your high heels, fucking panties and a fucking bustier. And I'm like, esta loca, what the hell is she doing out here, tan exposed right there? And she's like, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this. And fucking people walking by and you're like, oh, sorry, excuse me.
Listen. I cannot wait because that's going to be my testimony video when I'm on the catwalk of Savage X Fenty and I'm in Fenty Skin and Fenty Beauty because I don't think it hit people. I'm very proud of that video. I was delusional. Let me tell you the setup because I need you to understand what this meant to me. I had been living in the truck in that parking garage. It was across the street from that Brazilian
I don't
restaurant.
even know where it was. I was looking for that place one day.
It was the Brazilian restaurant across the street that was mad money.
I remember the Subway.
And then the Subway and then the IHOP. There was no bathroom, right? I could not move the truck, so I would have to go across the street to the mall to use the public bathroom. So it had been 3 days of living in that truck, in the parking garage.
And that was like in the beginning, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
in the beginning. $3 a day to stay parked there on the weekend. And I was in the truck and I was telling myself, Dios mío, this is bad. Like, this is bad. I made the biggest mistake of my life. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I was really depressed. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I said, you know what? I got all this stuff for Christmas. I haven't done the Savage X Fenty video. I said, there's no way I can do it. How am I going to do it? How am I going to do a review on Savage X Fenty? Viviendo en la calle, sleeping in the truck. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to muster up the courage and I'm going to do it. In the parking garage, naked. I need you to understand this. My titties, my toto, my culo, everything was exposed. I was outside. My truck was the headlights in that video. There was no other lights in that video but my truck lights. My battery went dead.
Really? Because of the lights?
Because of the lights. Because I was recording that video. I had a tripod, my truck lights. I was naked in this parking garage recording my first Savage X Fenty review. And you pulled in, and I was thinking in my head, I wonder what Will thinks. He must think that I'm a crazy woman. But that goes to show you that and you know what? I was so scared in that video. People didn't know that I was scared. I didn't know what that... I was living in my truck in a parking garage in California. My first time in Cali. I was scared shitless. Shitless.
When was this? This was after December? After December.
Yeah.
Which I still have the picture that day. We only posted that one photo.
Yeah. It was scary. I was absolutely terrified. And I did that video. Mm-hmm.
Wow, no, I'm thinking back, like, I know we went to go eat after. Is that where we fucking walked to fucking Doshinoya?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Or was that another time?
Yes, I think that was. Let me ask you a question. Did it hit you that I was really living in my truck when you finally met up with me? Because seeing it on TV, was it different than seeing it in real life?
Because you were already in your truck when I met you, right? You were not
I wasn't
at that house.
I was in my truck.
Okay, honestly, like, for me, it didn't feel, I mean, it's weird because when I hung out with you, it didn't feel like it because we were always doing something, like, but then I guess when I would see the videos, I would be like, damn, she's on her truck. And then, you know, obviously, whatever. I'm not gonna talk about that stuff. But yeah, like, I didn't feel it like when I was with you because...
But you want to know why you didn't feel it? Because I didn't allow, that's the secret. I didn't allow that to consume me.
Yeah.
It was at night that was the scariest for me.
At night, yeah. And when I would see the videos, like, fuck, she's in her fucking truck.
Yeah. It was at night. It was the sleeping every hour and having to wake up every hour, having to look at myself. It was that. That was it was the terrors at night. That was the hardest part. When it was sunshine and everything was up, I was able to, like, better wrap my head around everything. But it was at night when I was alone in the oscuridad, the darkness.
Yeah.
That is when you're alone with everything and the severity of it hits you.
No, that's true. That's crazy. But look where you've come. Like,
I know. I can't wait. Right, I can't wait to tell Rihanna that story. So she could be like, girl, you crazy. And I'll be like this, Riri. I was telling you, girl. I have been manifesting you for a long time. It's a 911. It's a critical emergency. There's no way that I can't share my story and be on that runway. and be on the
That's your
campaign.
story, you know. Like,
Yeah.
wow,
That's how
wow.
strongly I believe in this.
Me and Gree is
In
awesome.
myself. All right, guys. We gotta clean. And we gotta go.
Yeah.
I
It
worked.
was nice, y'all. Like, maybe we'll do this again some other time.
It was not nice.
Yeah.
Y'all wanna see my ponytail?
That long ass ponytail.
It's the new. Do you guys like this one?
Helicopter with
Do you
that.
like this one, guys?
That's a different one?
Yeah, I did a different one. This one's more
Really?
sleeker. She doesn't have any charms in it. She's giving
Oh.
she's giving elegante. I look like Sade. She's giving me
Yeah,
she's giving
that's
me
right.
the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm
Monetized.
demonetized.
It wasn't even that long.
In love with you.
Me and Gree is awesome.
Me angry
Love
is
this
awesome.
mukbang. Felt like a chill podcast. Hopefully we do this again. Inches, Henny. No, I want to see the food. Sun Moon, I thought you said goodnight. You're back. Shake, shake, shake. Let me see. Look, they want to see the food. Bring it up close. Look at y'all. So there's like, damn. Watch it all fall on the floor. No. Anyways, y'all, next time, we'll do something. I mean,
Yo, estoy llena. I'm stuffed. All right. This was fun. Until next time.
your ass is still shaking on this end.
Oh.
It's
Until
still
next
shaking.
time.
Yes. Good night, y'all.